White House officials claim to be keeping a vigilant eye on our nation's leaders, testing them on a daily basis, and insisting they are safe even as the coronavirus has now infiltrated the West Wing. Katie Miller, Vice President Pence's press secretary, is the second White House staffer to be diagnosed with COVID-19 in just the past 2 days.
She's a wonderful young woman. Katie, she tested very good for a long period of time, and then all of a sudden today she tested positive.
Although the press secretary wasn't scheduled to join the vice president on a trip to Iowa, his flight was delayed while 6 staff members who had been in close contact to Miller deplaned. Miller's case comes on the heels of President Trump's personal valet testing positive.
I've had very little personal contact with this gentleman.
With the density of people in and out of the West Wing, there's now concern that those infected could spread the virus.
I can just tell you that we've taken every single precaution to protect the president.
But staffers are not commonly seen wearing masks in the West Wing. The president himself was not wearing a mask as he visited the World War II memorial for a wreath-laying ceremony with a group of veterans in their 90s.
I think wearing a face mask as I greet presidents, prime ministers, dictators, kings, queens, I don't know, somehow I don't see it for myself. I just don't.
And Vice President Pence has dodged the mask during visits to the Mayo Clinic and to a nursing facility in Virginia, among other places. Hofstra University professor Anthony Santilla, who specializes in infectious diseases, advises the White House to practice what it preaches.
Working in the White House does not make anyone immune to COVID-19. And so leaders like the president and the vice president need to practice what they're preaching. They need to follow the same non-pharmaceutical interventions like wearing a face mask, like wearing gloves.
Dr. Santilla notes that unless you are tested round the clock every single day, no one is 100% safe. And he recommends adhering to the hygienic protocol is the best way to beat this pandemic. Reporting from home, I'm Marvin Scott, Pix 11 News.